Hi there, I'm John from CNCKing.com, and today we're going to make a custom memorial stainless steel anchor. When I first started CNCKing.com, I saw the possibility of having multiple CNC machine platforms to produce projects for our customers. And what a lot of people don't realize is there's a certain synergy of having all these machines in one place. And this is a great example of that. So this is 304 stainless steel, roughly 1/8 inch thick or 2.7 millimeters thick, as you can see here. And of course it's dead flat because it's stainless steel, and it's fiber etched. So this is not ink. So the first step in producing this after the design is produced for the customer is to actually cut it out with the machine behind me here. You can actually see the piece of metal I used. You can actually see the shape on it still there. So what the plasma does, it vaporizes the metal into whatever shape I need it to be. In this case here, it was stainless steel, but it can also be mild steel. It can be titanium, whatever, it doesn't really matter. It can also be reflective metal, which is, plasma doesn't care about reflection, but lasers do. Now in this case here, I also made the bolt holes, because this is going to be bolted, and I made that with the plasma cutter as well. So the nice thing about the plasma is that I don't have to drill anything. I could just use the plasma to make all the holes. And yes, they're totally circle. A lot of problems when you have a CNC that is not capable of making circles is because it's a crappy CNC machine. All of the machines I have here in the shop are able to make perfect circles. And that's a huge advantage to us as well, because we can make, like, of course, bolt holes and other kind of things. Now for the process of plasma cutting this, what the plasma is doing is cutting out the inside pieces first, and then it's cutting out the outline. The advantage to that is just to make sure that nothing sort of moves on you during production. So if I were to cut this out and it just slightly moved and then I did these holes, well, they'd be out of spec. Now for an application like this, it probably doesn't matter. Nobody would notice, but I would know and I would notice. So what the plasma does is produce a blank for me. Here's the back of it, so you can get an idea of what it looks like before the etching. Now this is a symmetrical design, so it looks the same on both sides. So what the fiber does, it actually heats up the metal and etches into it. So what you're looking at is not actually ink, it's not UV printed, screen printed, anything. It's actually just the stainless steel itself that's changed color from a fiber laser source. And of course, we're not doing any ceramic bonding, which also peels, cracks, and fades over time. So the only permanent way to brand metal is to etch into it, and that's what we do here. And that's important for especially like a memorial, because you want something that will last for centuries, and this will definitely last a very, very long time. Now, the nice thing about our process here is that we can go from one machine to the next to the next. They all have the same accuracy, so that's the advantage that we have, because we can have, let's say you wanted a backing out of wood with this as well, we can then go to the CNC router to produce that. anchor technically can actually be used as a real anchor because it's incredibly strong and actually has a really nice weight to it, which is something you want for awards and of course memorials. Now when it comes to your design options, they're totally endless. This could have been any shape, any size, any dimension, anything you could think of. And as well as the etching, it could be any font, any size, any kind of thing you can think of as well. So if you're looking for custom memorials or anything else custom made for you and shipped right to your door, contact me at CNCKing.com and we'll make it for you.